Previously on The Leafy Geek.
Mama got some seeds today.
I'm going to show you some seeds. So these got here today. Well, actually, one order got here today from a certain company. The other one probably got a couple of days ago. It hasn't been a full week yet. So I did order from Swallowtail Garden Seeds. They're based in Santa Rosa, California. And I ordered a few Snapdragon varieties from them, flower. So the next company that I ordered from and that the delivery arrived today, they are Fruition Seeds. They're based out of Naples, New York, and this company, I did get a few flower varieties, but I think maybe a little bit less than half of my planned vegetable production is going to come from this company. I got a lot of veggies from them. So you might remember my Tonkadale excursion and adventure where I picked up a bunch of seed packets, veggies from Seed Savers Exchange, which is based out of Decorah, Iowa. I'll link that video somewhere up there. But this particular company I'm excited about too because they are known for selling cold tolerant varieties and varieties of plants and vegetables that would produce and do well in northern climates, which, hello. So I did order a couple of flowers from them, but it's mostly veggies. So let's just get into this little haul. I want to show you what I got going on. So we'll start with my Swallowtail Garden Seeds, and what I'm going to probably have to do is intersperse with some images from their website because unfortunately these packets don't have pictures, but I will make sure that I insert those images here. So first one up, all four of these that I got from Swallowtail Garden are Snapdragon varieties. I'm really interested in getting some height into my flower bed to kind of hide my chain link fence a little bit. So I'm hoping that the taller flowers are going to accomplish that. So first up is the Chantilly. So I got 3 Chantilly varieties. That's a certain kind of category or variety that they offer. I got 3 of those, and those are kind of the regular tall ones. These will get up to 36 to 40 inches tall, these plants. So I got 3 of those. I got a Chantilly Bronze. I got a Chantilly Velvet. This is the most beautiful mauve fuchsia color. It's gorgeous. I also got a Chantilly White. I really was intrigued by a white Snapdragon, so that's what we're going with. Kind of counterintuitive. I always think of these as very, very colorful, but I'd like to see some white in there to kind of break up that color I've got going on. And then the last variety that I have are, it's a miniature essentially. They're a dwarf Snapdragon. This variety is called the Twinny Apple Blossom. So the apple blossom is the coloration on it. Produces large, gorgeous double butterfly type flowers, and they open in pastel shades of pink and cream and mature to nearly white. So they also get this kind of blush on them. I'm assuming it's going to look like apple blossoms and it's going to be gorgeous. And these get up to about a foot tall. So I can put them more in the forefront. So that is my little Snapdragon haul from Swallowtail Garden Seeds. I'm excited to try these guys. Hey everybody, Editor Jen here. Same shirt, different day. Just wanted to let you know that I did reach out to Swallowtail Garden Seeds to ask permission to use screenshots of their website with those pictures of the Snapdragons that I purchased in this video. So I did receive permission from Ben over at Swallowtail Garden Seeds. They're currently out of 8 varieties of the snapdragons, but they are going to be doing a restock in 2 to 4 weeks. So if you're interested in checking them out, I have their website linked below, and you would be able to just go in and see what they have available. They have many, many, many other seeds other than, snapdragons. But if you're interested specifically in snapdragons, they are going to be doing a restock of the ones that are out of stock within 2 to 4 weeks here. So, woo! On to the next. Okay, this might hopefully go a little bit faster because I have more seeds, but they actually have pictures, so I won't have to cut in and show you pictures from the website. So this is Fruition Seeds. Again, they are based in the Northeast out of New York, and they're known for cold-tolerant varieties, which is going to be real helpful for me. And again, these have been featured, this company has been featured on many, many gardener YouTube channels before. So actually, a few of these varieties I was kind of inspired by Pam from Pam's Pretty Plants. After seeing her recent seed haul of what she picked up from Fruition, I was like, oh my god, I have to try that this year. So there are just a couple that I think are going to be really intriguing, and I was able to acquire. So we'll start with the flowers. I got 3 flowers from them. And again, focusing on pet safety. So these are all non-toxic to dogs. I believe in similar line, non-toxic to cats. I don't have a cat. So really focusing on the hound at this point. But first option, I did get a variety. I already have a bachelor button, but this is the polka dot variety. And what's cool about these is that they are edible. They're also known as cornflowers. They're really, really pretty. So this is going to be kind of that like cornflower blue, violet, and then this like blushy rose mauve color. It's going to be beautiful. Really pretty combo. And then I also picked up 2 zinnia varieties, which I am so excited about. I'm excited to grow zinnias. Zinnias do well up here. Everybody who has a garden that I know grows zinnias, and they do really well, so I'm excited about that. But this one, you guys, my goodness. Queen Lime with Blush is the name of this variety. And they're gorgeous, you guys. You see that like subtle green lime color with the tinges of that blushy pink. I'm so excited for this one. Oh my goodness. And I think these are gonna get pretty tall. 3 feet tall. That's how big these plants get. And then my other zinnia variety is this Cinderella Peach, and they look kind of different from zinnias that I'm used to seeing. They've got a little bit more variety in their petals. It just look really cool, like double and single blooms on them. It's going to be really neat to see this one. But this is kind of a solid peachy tone that I was hoping to get more of. I have a lot of, it looks like right now, a lot of kind of purples and pinks, various shades. So very English cottage garden. But I wanted to throw some interesting color in there too, especially as we get on in the season, into the summer, and then even into early fall, which I think these are going to look delightful in that garden setting. So those were the flowers. Now I'm going to show you the veggies. And again, I might as well start with the ones that I was inspired by from Pam's Pretty Plants, because they were just so cool, you guys. And I'm thinking they're still available. I think they were still on the site the last time I checked, which wasn't too long ago. It was a couple of days ago. So definitely look into these if you're interested in maybe trying some. We'll start with those ones. I did pick up one of these. These are the Mexican sour gherkin cucumbers, or they're also known as mouse melons. And these are the ones that probably grow about 1 inch long, and they are crunchy and sweet and a little bit tangy. I guess the larger you let these get, the stronger that tang flavor is. So best eaten small. Might as well just give it a try. I've grown pickling cucumbers before. as recently as last year, and they did okay. I never pickled them, and I'm not a big like traditional cucumber person to begin with, but something like this, just something cute and small and slightly sweet and tangy, I feel like that hits my palate and that would just be amazing. So I'm gonna try it. And I also got this sweet pepper. There were a couple of varieties of pepper on there, but this one I was, if I'm going to choose a sweet pepper, I'm going to choose something kind of cool to look at that kind of runs the spectrum of color as well as just being a solid grower. I did grow a couple of sweet pepper plants last year. I had a green, an orange, and a red, and none of them did great. And I feel like it was, I don't really know if I had crowded them a little bit. So I wanted to stick with one pepper this year and really devote the care that it needs to it and really kind of help foster that growth on it. So I'm going to try this one. Then the other one that I caught off of Pam's channel that she featured is this awesome summer squash, the Zucchetta Tromboncino summer squash. I'm not Italian, that wasn't right. But it is just a really cool looking veggie. And it says you can either grow this on the ground and it'll twist up like this. Otherwise you can trellis the plant and that will yield straight fruit because of gravity. Nature is so cool. So I am excited about this. I grew squash on a trellis last year. I grew butternut squash on an effing trellis, you guys, and I got a couple, but not a lot. The plant vined a lot and it produced a lot of foliage, but I didn't get a lot of fruit off of it. So I'm reconsidering how I'm going to grow a squash this year. But it's neat to know that you could trellis it if you wanted to, and the squash would probably grow very long and very straight. So that is the Tromboncino. So in addition to my sweet pepper and also my Thai chili pepper that I got from Seed Savers Exchange from Tonkadale, I'm going to grow a jalapeno. This is kind of a staple for me. I always like to have a jalapeno in my garden. And I've had, the last couple of years, it's kind of been 50-50 on the health and the yield from my jalapeno plants. Last year I had 3 jalapenos, and I think one of them produced really quite well, and then the other 2 just kind of dwindled away. And then the year before I only had 1, and that thing was a beast. It got really big and just produced well into like late autumn. It was ridiculous. So I am optimistic about this one because, I'm just optimistic about it. Looks really solid, so I'm excited. I'm excited to try growing one from seed. Is going to be interesting. I've always gotten peppers as plants, so experiment. And then the last 2 items that I got from Fruition are eggplant varieties. I got 2 eggplants. I got this one. This is similar to eggplant varieties that I've grown in the past. It is the Ping Tong Long eggplant variety. So that should be delightful. Again, I've always gotten eggplants as plants and not from seeds, so fingers crossed. And then the other one I decided I'd like to try is the Listada di Gianda. Again, this is me not knowing how to speak Italian. Listada di Gandia eggplant. And this is an heirloom variety. And I'm just really pumped to be able to try this too. I think my light just turned off behind me. Oops. So that's all from today, for my seed haul from today and in recent days. I do have one more order coming in from Florette Flower Farm. So that will be very exciting to share with you. I've got some really cool flowers coming. So thank you guys for joining me, and I hope that you find some inspiration too and think about maybe picking up some seeds and putting them in soil and seeing what happens. So until next time, enjoy your plants and your gardens.